How's it going, everybody? This is BeatTheBush. Today, I'm not gonna beat around the bush and just let you know that a company paid me to make this video. This is pretty crazy, right? Because I normally just make any kind of videos I want, just my opinions, and then a company actually wants to pay me to make a video for you guys. So I think I know you guys pretty well, where I think you probably want me to get to the point as soon as possible and cut to the chase. So I'm gonna tell you, this company called Wondershare made this software called PDF Element. Yes, they pay me to make this video, however, they have no creative rights and no vetoing rights for whatever I put in this video. So basically, I receive a fee for reviewing this product, and I'm allowed to review and say anything good or bad, and then they still cannot take away this fee. So this is a good point about this review because it's as unbiased as I can be while still getting paid for this review. So let me just tell you what PDF Element is. It's just a piece of software that allows you to edit PDFs. This is mainly convenient for businesses that want to edit a PDF directly. For example, as a business, maybe you get a contract in the form of a PDF, and then you want to edit one little thing or just edit some sentences or something in a contract. You want to do that natively on the PDF because without it, you cannot actually do any edits at all. And that is the main point of a PDF to begin with. Now, after me saying this, if you realize that you don't really need this software or you don't really care about it at all, you can go ahead and skip this video. I won't get mad. Okay, if you're still here, you do realize that a PDF is traditionally kind of like a virtual printer, where if you have a Microsoft document or something and you print something out to a PDF, it's kind of like as if you get it on a piece of paper, because whatever you see on a PDF is actually what you print. For me, I've come to know PDFs as kind of like an immutable object. Once you have a PDF, it's always gonna stay that way. You cannot really edit it. Another advantage of having a PDF is generally smaller in size. If you have any images like that, it would automatically compress all this and it's gonna look decent, and then it will be a very small size as well. The great thing about PDFs is that you can print something pretty fancy looking and you don't need the original software to view it. Once it's saved in a PDF format, you can actually download the free Acrobat reader and you can still read the PDF and also print it out as well. The trouble comes is that when you want to read these PDFs, you can't actually edit it, and you can only just open it and print it out only if you only have the reader. Typically, if you ever want to edit a PDF file, generally you have a master Microsoft Word document or something like that, and then you print to this PDF. If there are any changes, the original writer of that Microsoft document needs to go in the Word document, do their modifications, and then print a brand new PDF. So this process of printing a PDF straight from Microsoft Word is kind of new. It started in 2013. All the way up to 2016, you will have this feature. For anything earlier than 2013, you actually did not have this feature. And I remember I actually had to buy an official copy of Adobe Acrobat in order to print PDFs from Microsoft Word. Now, if you go to the website, they're going to show you all the different features that they're going to have in this really, really long list. When I look at that huge long list, I'm like, man, ain't nobody got time to look at all of that. So basically, instead of reading all that, let me summarize it for you. In PDF Element, you can actually go into the document, edit the document natively itself, and then you can resave it as a PDF. You can even scan in a random document into the PDF format, and all the fields that have boxes in it, you can edit those fields. You'll know that if you ever have a scanner, you can sometimes scan things into PDF format. However, all the fields in there, it's not editable. You can't just go in there and just kind of delete something. It appears as if it's a picture. You can't change anything. Now with PDF Element, you can actually convert these files back into a Microsoft Word or Excel file. And I actually used this and it was pretty straightforward and it did work. Now with any new piece of software and company that I've never heard of, I'm pretty skeptical about the executable. So whatever I did, I downloaded it and I actually virus scanned it with McAfee. I used the latest virus definition and everything checks out. There's no virus in it, so it's okay. The download is only 1 megabyte. It's kind of like a starter file. When you click on it, it goes to the internet and fetches all the rest of the files and installs it on your computer. So let me tell you why anyone would actually get this software. It's basically much cheaper than the Adobe Acrobat version. This version is around $99. You might be able to get it for cheaper from PDF Element. However, Adobe Acrobat sells the same exact features for $449. This editable PDF stuff is mainly reserved for the Pro version, which is the $449 version. Now, Adobe Acrobat actually has the full version where you buy it for $449. However, this is a really big amount to pay for one little feature where you just want to access PDF files and you want to go and edit them. Some people might be tempted to get the monthly fee where it's $15 per month, but you have to keep on paying it if you want to keep on using the thing. Now on this channel, I really hate recurring fees, and $15 every single month basically means after 3 years you would have paid the $449 and right after that you have to keep on paying. This means that if you use the Acrobat Pro version for like 10 years, you're gonna pay many times more than just buying the full license right on today. So no matter what, I don't recommend paying a monthly fee. You should really just buy the full license so that you can just use it. Yes, you won't get updated versions later on, but then you can probably use that version for a really long time. The document cloud thing is the most asinine thing ever because you have to keep on paying for the fee in order to use their software. If you ever stop, then you cannot use their software. And there has been instances where the software is actually phoning home all the time. And if you are disconnected from the internet for any length of time, maybe if you want to disconnect from the internet and just work in the mountains for a month or something using Adobe products, well, you can't do this because it's gonna phone home every once in a while. And if it cannot phone home, it's gonna stop your license and then you can't use the software. So this is another really great thing with buying a full license, such as in PDF Element, because if you have the full license, then you can just use it anywhere you want. You don't have to have internet like the Adobe version, and then you can keep on using it, edit your PDFs, whatnot, and not needing the software to re-verify its license over the internet. So over here, you'll see that I created a PDF with some writing, a table, and a chart to demonstrate that the PDF Element can actually convert this into editable tables and stuff, and then back into a real PDF. So I created this document, I opened it in Adobe Acrobat as you can see here, and then I opened it up in PDF Element. You can see I'm selecting everything that I want, and I can just type in whatever I want and change all the fields. You can see over here though that it does not really do the graph actually. It does not turn a graph back into the source information. This is quite understandable. And then after I do my edits, I can open it back in Adobe Acrobat and you can see the changes are there and it's still a PDF. So I have to say, I actually never have done this with an actual PDF before. Usually if it's in a PDF format, I cannot modify it. Usually I have to go to the original source file. And if I do not have the original source file, I have to go hunt around for this source file until someone knows where it is. And then I grab the source doc file or docx file, and then I can create the PDF. So whoever created the original file is kind of like the master of that file. With PDF Element, you don't have to actually hunt down the original document. You can still modify it, and things can go a lot quicker this way. Now after all this, if you're interested in PDF Element, don't forget to check out my affiliate link down in the video description below. Also, if you're interested in supporting my channel, I have an Audible link down in the video description below. I have a Patreon over here, and don't forget to subscribe. One final thought here is that if people actually wanted an easily editable document, maybe they should have left it in Microsoft Word. In this PDF Element, it's kind of like a cheating software where you can actually edit stuff that people may not really want you to edit. It does give you an advantage here because if you have to negotiate with a client and you need to change the contract back and forth and it's being sent in a PDF, you need a way to edit this PDF document, and this can shorten the communication between you and the client, and you can speed things up where we know that time is actually money, because if you can speed things up, you can get paid faster. It might also be that not everyone has the latest version of Microsoft Word, so a PDF generally works a little bit better because it's more portable and more people can actually read this.